fair use, fair use. Disclaimer, under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976, allowance is made for fair use. All praise to Yahawashi, Yahawashi, Ba'ashim Kakadash. Yahweh been the name of the Heavenly Father. Yahawashi been the name of His only begotten Son, who they ignorantly call Jesus Christ. Now we're going to get into this Al Bartlett. He was a professor at the University of Colorado, Boulder, Colorado. And he pretty much was born in China in 1923. And then he been lecturing since 1969, giving over close to 2,000 lectures talking about this population and energy. Okay, let's get into the video.
The death rate due to famine, that just makes the population problem worse. The 55-mile-an-hour speed limit saved thousands of lives. That makes the population problem worse. Clean air makes it worse. Now, in this column are some of the things we should encourage if we want to lower the rate of growth of population and in so doing help solve the population problem. Well, there's abstention, contraception, abortion, small families, stop immigration, disease, war, murder, famine, accidents. Now, smoking clearly raises the death rate. Now, that helps solve the problem. Well, remember our conclusion from the cartoon of 1 person per square meter. We concluded that zero population growth is going to happen. Let's state that conclusion in other terms and say it's obvious nature is going to choose from the right-hand list, and we don't have to do anything. Except be prepared to live with whatever nature chooses from that right-hand list. Or we can exercise the one option that's open to us. And that option is to choose first from the right-hand list. We got to find something here we can go out and campaign for. Anyone here for promoting disease? We now have the capability of incredible war. Would you like more murder, more famine? We can exercise the one option that's open to us. And that option is to choose first from the right-hand list. We got to find something here we can go out and campaign for. Anyone here for promoting disease?
Now you see, this Edomite started on disease. The first thing he started on was disease. See, and this is the same situation that Yahawashi, who they ignorantly call Jesus Christ, was talking about in Matthew 24. So let's go to Matthew 24, because he was talking about a specific situation in Matthew 24, and people don't understand. But let's get the understanding. Now he says in verse 3, and as he sat upon the mount, of all of the disciples came unto him privately, saying, Tell us when shall these things be, and what shall be the sign of your coming and of the end of the world? Okay, it says, and Yahawashi answered and said unto them, Take heed that no man deceive you. Okay, and then he talks about the wars, the rumors of wars, and nation rising up against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines. So they're going to be messing with the food. And pestilences. They're going to be pushing diseases. Now, when he started, he said, the end of the world. What was he talking about when he's saying the end of the world? When you go to 2nd Ezra 6 and 9, he says, For Esau is the end of the world. See, so Esau is going to be pushing these situations. Then when you go to verse 20, it says, and when the world that shall begin to vanish away shall be finished, then will I show these tokens. The book shall be opened before the firmament, and they shall see together. Okay, so in the end of the world, you're going to have the famine. Look at verse 22. And suddenly shall the sown places appear unsown, and full storehouses shall suddenly be found empty. So this is exactly what Yahawashi was saying. He was pretty much almost quoting 2nd Ezra 6:6, because it talks about the famine and it talks about the pestilences at the end of the Esau's world. Now you go back to Matthew 24, and after he gives that breakdown about the end of the world, he says this. And let's start with 21. It say, for then shall be great tribulation, such as was not since the beginning of the world to this time, no, nor never ever shall be. And except those days should be shortened, there should no flesh be saved, but for the elect's sake those days shall be shortened. So the flesh that's gonna be saved is talking about the elect's flesh. And these individuals is gonna be dealing with the famine, and they're gonna be dealing with the pestilence. And the Edomites is gonna be the ones that's bringing this situation. Go to Revelation 12 and 17. It says, and the dragon was wroth with the woman and went to make war with the remnant of her seed, which keep the commandments of God and have the testimony of Yahawashi Mashiach. Now, this is when the time gonna have to come short, because the elect of the nation of Israel, which is the remnant of her seed, see the woman with 12 stars in verse 2. No, verse 1. It's saying, there appeared a great wonder in heaven, a woman clothed with the sun, the moon under her feet, and upon her head a crown with 12 stars. The 12 stars is the 12 tribes of Israel. So the remnant of the 12 tribes of Israel is going to be attacked by the Edomites, because look at verse 12. Let's just get the last sentence. It say, for the devil, talking about the Edomites, is come down unto you, talking about the 12 tribes of Israel, having great wrath, because he know that he has but a short period of time. So the devil, the Edomites, they know that they got a short period of time, and they're going to wage war on the remnant of the 12 tribes of Israel. You see? Easy, simple breakdown. And so they're going to start with the famine. See, they're going to try to cause a famine to go down, because this is their plan. They talking about depopulation and climate control. See, they're using these things to wage war against the Israelites, the 12 tribes. But you see, they even teaching this in the freaking school system. See, and that's why the scriptures call them death. Look at what he promoting. See, it said, yeah, also because he transgressed by wine. See, this is the stuff that he's teaching. This the influence that he's trying to give off on the people. He want them to drink this information about an overpopulation. See, he is a proud man, neither keep it at home, who enlarges his desire as hell, and is as death. You see, he said he gathered all nations and all people unto himself. Now, who are they talking about? Look at verse 3. God came from Teman. See, he's talking about the Edomites. Teman was a grandson of Esau. So when you go into Revelation, the same thing. They say the Edomites is as death. Okay. When you go into Revelation 8, talking about the pale horse, only the so-called white man is a pale nation. These are the Edomites, and they red because look at verse 4. It says, and another horse that was red. So this horse is red. His horse is black, meaning wicked, and this is a pale horse. See, it's all talking about the power. Cause see, all of them gonna tell you about pretty much the power that's given to these horses. And we know the phrase horsepower. But the red horse, he had power over the earth. Then the black horse, the wickedness of this horse is that he gonna enslave people. That's what the pair of balances, meaning he got the power to put people in slavery. See, the pair of balances in his hand. He got the power to put people in slavery and to bird feed them, have control over the food. You see, the food and the money. That's why it talks about wheat, food, and it talks about a penny, money. Okay, and then the pale horse is the only nation that get pale is the so-called white man, which is red. It says, verse 8, and I looked, and behold, a pale horse, and his name, see, his name that sat on him was death, and hell followed with him. So this is the person in Habakkuk, and it's talking about the Edomites. They are as death. And it say, and power was given unto them. See, the whole nation. The power was given to this nation. It's not just some man on a horse. No, it's talking about a nation. The power was given unto them over the fourth part of the earth to kill with the sword and with hunger and with death and with the beasts of the earth. So these individuals don't have the power to kill people. See, they're going to have the power to lock everything down when they get into their wrath. And second Ezra's, the end of Ezra's writings showed what they was going to do. It says 68, pretty much quoting Revelation 12 and 12, it say, for behold, the burning wrath of a multitude is kindled over you. See, he say he gonna have great wrath, knowing that he's gonna have a short period of time. And then look at verse 7 and say, for there shall be in every place in the next cities a great insurrection upon those that fear the Lord. See, those keeping the commandments with the faith of Yahawashi, the remnant of her seed, see, of the 12 tribes, the remnant of the 12 tribes, the elect of the 12 tribes. It says, verse 71, and they shall be like madmen, sparing none. See, the Edomites, but still spoiling and destroying those that fear the Lord. For they shall waste and take away their goods and cast them out of their houses. See, they're going to confiscate the food. See, that's why how they going to have power to kill with hunger. They're going to come in and confiscate everybody's food, thinking they're going to hold up some food and try to survive the craziness. No, they coming to take all the food out of your house. You can't go and take everything out the grocery store and thinking you gonna survive off the grid. So they coming to get it. Verse 73, then shall they be known who are my chosen. See, then it's gonna be known who are the Israelites. See, because these are the individuals that's gonna be attacked by these Edomites. And so these people got the plan to pretty much depopulate the world as much as they can and they know they can't touch the chosen, but the other people, they know that they got the power to kill them. See, they got the power to kill the ones that's not chosen, and they just like in John 8:44, it said, the devil was a murderer and and a liar from the beginning. See, this is their main situation. They're gonna lie and tell you it's some kind of climate control, and they want to go in and push disease, war, and famine on the people on purpose. See, because he said, we still got an option that we can push one of these things on the right hand side. We ain't got to wait on no nature to take its course. We can push some of this stuff to stop this depopulation. And the depopulation, that crap is just talking about, that's why he started in 1969 when the Israelites woke up. See, when the Israelites start waking up in a significant way, then he comes out and starts doing lectures, probably sent by the freaking elites. They set him up to push these lectures that it's a population problem, and people gonna be standing next to each other because of overpopulation and the population growth and all of this mess. See, they start sending him out to do all these similar, whatever the heck he was doing, lectures and stuff at these colleges. And so this list on the right show how they look how they put disease. You got these three things at the top, and then you got the one stopping immigration. And then you got disease off to itself, because this is what they was gonna focus on. See, and people trusting these idiots talking about trust the science. Who you trusting a freaking devil, man? Somebody that's want to kill. He's a murderer from the beginning. See, this is who you trusting. Talking about a freaking disease. Anything got to do with this disease, and you see one of these red dragons walk up, you supposed to flee. That's what he said at uh either Obadiah or Job. Say anybody see these dragons, they gonna try to flee. They gonna run away from his behind, because they already know he is the devil. But anyway, I'm gonna leave it there. All praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahawashi, Ba'ashem, Kakadash. Double honors to the elders pushing the truth. Peace to the elect. Uh, Worldwide, the blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, descendants of slaves, scattered around the globe on slave ships and through many captivities. Our kingdom is at hand. Shalom.